What if you could sell high-ticket coaching offers to clients who are already pre-qualified, clients who are ready now to invest in that high-ticket coaching offer, no matter what the investment level or amount is? What if you had high-ticket coaching clients who are ready to invest in your 100K, 150K, 250K, or even a 50K high-ticket coaching offer without having to convince them, prove your worth, or make them buy? Hello, beautiful, and welcome to Asking for the Sale. One of the things that comes up so many times in the Prosperous Woman is this: Mimi, how do I sell high-ticket coaching offers? How do I prove my value? How do I show people value? Here's the thing. A client who is predisposed to invest in a high-ticket coaching offer that is $100,000 and make no excuses and move fast without excuses knows the value of what she's investing in. What I see happening a lot in the coaching industry, and this happened with one of my clients, Bridget, who is a relationship coach, a divorce coach. One of the things I saw when she came into the Prosperous Womb was this. She was trying to sell 10K offers and 25K offers as high-ticket coaching offers, but she was speaking to clients who were willing to pay only 5K or 7K to work with her because some of them had worked with her before. And her entire audience was programmed. She had programmed them to buy only 5K and 7K offers. So there was no way, based on what she was selling and what she was saying to them, that they were going to say, oh yeah, I can see the value in that 100K offer. I can see how that is going to feel like cashmere on my nervous system in this divorce proceeding. I can see how my kids are going to come out all right in this. I can see how this is going to go smoothly. No, they couldn't see because they were like, well, we pay you 5K. What is this about 100K? You're saying the same messaging to us. You're selling the same offer in a different, with a different ribbon wrapped around it. And now you're selling it for 7K. My invitation to Bridget and a lot of the women who work with me, Bridget was at the time making multiple six figures and she wanted to make her first $1.5 million year in profits. And I said, you know, the invitation is to stop making high ticket sales harder, to stop making your life harder, selling pseudo high ticket coaching offers to clients who are looking for a low ticket offer. You're trying to turn lead into gold. How about you just go straight for the gold? Make a decision that you're going to go for gold because you're losing precious time, precious energy. And at the time, she was a single mom, obviously with 3 kids going through a divorce, 3 daughters going through a divorce. And she wasn't spending time with her daughters. She was frustrated. She was doing things that supported her to not sell because she was feeling guilty, thinking, how can I, going through a divorce, support clients who are going through a divorce, which is funny. Because I started my business as a relationship coaching business, a spiritual life coaching, relationship coaching. I was going through a divorce. I just got divorced a few weeks ago after 10 years of divorce. And my biggest, highest impact was working with women going through a divorce, even though I was going through a divorce at the same time. So this is not a credibility issue. This is what I brought up with Bridget. We need to stop projecting our lives on our clients and focus on the tools and skills that we have to support the clients to get the results that they come to us to co-create and not focus on ourselves. So once Bridget took the focus off of her own life and realized how God was using her to support other women, to give them the thing that she wanted for herself, she started to thrive. She up-leveled her offer because there was no point in her losing precious time and energy trying to babysit people, nurture them, bend over backwards to convince them of her offer, convince them of her value, prove her worth, especially since at the time she was feeling in such a low place because she was in the middle of her own divorce with 3 children. So what did we do to support her to move from multiple 6 figures to her first 7-figure year? The first thing she had to do was make a decision that she was going to sell a real high value, high ticket coaching offer, and that high ticket coaching offer was going to be easy to sell. She did not need a new audience. She did not need a new team. What she needed was to create the pricing, packaging, positioning, offer, and messaging that supported her clients to raise their hands and say, oh my gosh, I want to work with you, Bridget. This is going to make my divorce feel like cashmere in my nervous system. This is going to support me with co-parenting. If this divorce takes 3 years, I can see how the lifetime value of this is going to benefit me and my children. I can see how going through a smooth divorce and doing all the things using your process is going to support us to have a better quality of life, better communications, even better than my spouse and I had, or my ex-spouse and I had when we were married. And for the first time, Bridget saw that serving best fit high ticket coaching clients who move fast is better than trying to convince a 5K client to buy a 100K offer. So she switched up her messaging so she could serve deeper with more committed clients who move fast and want results. Make the decision that you're going to sell high ticket. And then you make the decision that you're going to up-level your message, because you cannot sell a 100K offer with the messaging that you use to speak to a client who wants a 5K offer. That is unfair to them, because you're basically saying, hey, there's this 95K gap that you see in value, and I'm going to try to convince you and knock you over the head of why, and try to tell you why you should add $95,000 to the last offer we worked with. You can do that, but that is turning lead into gold. It takes so much time to convince people when there are people out there who are already waiting and wanting the fast results. Because the clients that want the 100K offer, the clients that want the 250K offer, they want exponential results. They want the full lifetime value. They're not asking you about your process. They don't care how you do it. They want the results now. They want to co-create with you because they feel aligned with what you're saying, because the thing that you're saying is most valuable to that divorce. It's valuable to how they want their kids and them to feel after the divorce. It is useful to them. It is the thing they care about the most for them and their children during that divorce. So whatever niche you're in, identify the niche you're in. What is the niche that you're in? And how can you say the thing that will support the people who want what you have to rise up from your audience, to tap into the Ruth and the Caleb inside of them and say, I want this now, I'm going to do it. I want to walk with you on this path and work together to co-create this outcome. That is the thing. What is most valuable to them, what is most useful to them, what they care about the most, what is most important to them, how they want to feel, and how they know they're going to feel, and what they think they're going to have, be, and do after working with you. That is what is important. Because when you sell into a 5K client, it's all about process. You have a course or whatever it is. When you sell into a 100K client or $1 million client or $500,000 coaching client, they want a deeper, more powerful transformation. So how can you focus on the outcome, the value, the full lifetime value, and not on all of the other things and processes and your methodology and all the things that women go on and on about? That is about you. Talk about the benefits, the value. That is about them, how they're going to feel, what they are going to get out of this. They don't care about the money. They care about the experience. When I was going through my divorce for 10 whole years, for 10 years, I did not care about the money. I wanted this to feel like cashmere on my nervous system. I wanted this to feel like cashmere on my daughter's nervous system. And I wanted to be able to thrive and run my business and show up every day and be visible in my coaching business, show up every day in a way that people would never tell what I'm going through. Not because I don't want to be vulnerable, but because at the time I was still speaking from the wound and not the scar. So I showed up to support my clients, divorce clients when I was doing relationship coaching, and then life coaching, spiritual life coaching, and business clients for the last 7 years, all while I'm going through my divorce. And one of the things that I share with my clients is that it doesn't matter what you're going through, how you move through the way you be, how you be when you're moving through the thing, who you be as you're going through the thing is what your clients are looking at. It's what they're seeing, how you're being. And when you get to the other side of it, it's not that impresses them. It's how you were when you're going through the thing. Because you know the journey, you're the one going with you. So you need to be able to be the woman who can hold all the money, hold all the joy, hold your nervous system, and hold space for your clients to be at their highest level, regardless of what's going on in your life, because life is life. And it's not about them. So how can you create messaging that allows your clients to be deeply seen, to be deeply, deeply heard? With my clients, the thing is they have this lie that it's easier to sell low ticket than high ticket. That it's easier to work with clients when you have a bigger team. That it's easier to go look for new clients. No, your clients, your high ticket coaching clients are in your current audience. The ones who are going to raise their hands to ask for the sale are in the current audience. So once you decide that you're going to do high ticket, once you decide that you're going to up-level your messaging, you have to opt out of the lies. The second thing is opt out of the lies. Opt out of the lies that low ticket is easy. Opt out of the lies that you have to nurture, hold hands, bend over backwards. No. And focus exclusively on messaging that up-levels and attracts the people who are like, she sees me, she's looking at me. That is exactly what I've been looking for. That's exactly how I want to feel. How does she know that? Because other divorce coaches were talking about, you can get your husband for everything he's got. You can take everything, you can do whatever. And her clients come to her because the whole process feels like cashmere on their nervous system. So that was the niche that she created for herself. That was the transformational insight that she created to distinguish herself from other people. And then she worked with women who she knew wanted that deep value, not the ones who just wanted to fight their husbands and argue and whatever. No, the ones who were focused on the kids, the ones who were focused on their nervous system, on who God says they are. So it doesn't matter what niche you're in. When you really up-level your message and create language that's going to disqualify the 5K people, disqualify the 10K people, on my website, it says for women coaches serving with 100K offers and above. So if you want to sell a 10K offer, you come on my website. Are you going to want to email me to say, let's work together or apply to work with me? No, you're going to say, oh, I'll just look for a coach who wants to do that. And there are millions of coaches who want to do that. So let your clients be great. Give them the freedom to work with a coach that has the thing that they want. And you get to work with a client that you choose to work with, the one that's willingly going to invest and pay you. So stop speaking to people who are going to make you turn lead into gold, people who you have to babysit and tell them exactly why they need to pay this much money, and talk to the people who are thinking, oh my God, it's a drop in the bucket for the outcome I'm getting. It's a drop in the bucket for the value that I'm going to get when I work with this person. And Bridget made her money more than what she wanted. But the most important part for her was that she worked with clients that she was able to support to have the real outcomes and desires they wanted. People who said to her, I don't understand how you see me. I don't know how you see me so clearly. And in her mind, she thought, well, I see you because I'm going through the same thing. But it wasn't that. Because when we're going through the same thing as our clients, we're getting in bed with them and we can't see anything because we're in the same bottle with them and we can't see the label. But for her, she had to take a stand and determine that I'm going to decide to sell high ticket. I'm going to exclusively be the person who works with women who want the thing that I'm selling. I'm not going to convince or make anybody buy anything that is not aligned with them. And I'm going to do the work that God is doing through me. Once she did that, the next thing was start selling. Just make the decision to sell high ticket, price and package accordingly, do the messaging accordingly, and start selling. Start to share your messaging on the platform that you want to sell on, the one where your clients are, the people who want to buy what you have. And speak only exclusively all the time to the people who want what you want. So everybody else is disqualified and you pre-qualify everyone that comes in. And that way you opt out of the low ticket energy and start selling high ticket in a way that attracts clients to say, oh my gosh, where have you been all my life? Where have you been all my life? Doesn't matter what niche you're in. Let me know how this lands for you.